KTM 690 lovers, quick little tip for you. So I have been running an Airbox modification and a twin air filter on my bike for the 3 years that I've been owning it on my KTM 690 Enduro. And I have 14,000 miles on this setup that I'm running. And so I have a really good feel for the bike. I ride it basically every single day. And the other day I cleaned my air filter, and I have the twin air system on my air filter. It just fits into the stock Airbox. And I cleaned it, and when I did, the filter was just too old and it corroded apart. So when I went to order a new one, they were on back order, and it's on back order for several months. So luckily I still had the stock paper filter. So I put the stock paper filter back inside the bike, and OMG, the thing is choked off. It restricts airflow so much. So if you guys watched my Airbox videos where I modified my Airbox, I did that modification, and seat of the pants, it felt a lot different. Some of that could be the extra noise, makes you feel like you're going faster. But I did run all that stuff back to back, took it on and off and on and off and on and off, and you can definitely feel a seat of the pants difference in the 690 if you do that. You can also do the ECU reset when you do that. I'll link to that in a card at the end of the video for you. I'm just here to tell you that the foam air filter from Twin Air, and I'm sure any other Airbox system, well, whether it's the Raid Garage one or the Rottweiler Performance or something like that, these more expensive systems, without a doubt, give you more power. Even with your stock Airbox, which a lot of your guys' bikes are going to be stock, if you put the twin air filter in instead of the paper stock one, it makes a big difference. And so I'm going to show you that real quick in the bike. Cut the front of the Airbox off, and the reason why I just cut the front, it gives a pretty big port, but it reduces a lot of the noise if you have the whole top cut off, number one. And so it's not just deafening. It sounds pretty normal. It doesn't really sound choked off. It just sounds normal. And it also keeps, like when you're in rain and stuff, it keeps water that come dripping down here, or if you wash, from going on top of the filter. So I have not seen any moisture on my filter even after washing. I mean, maybe like one little drip. But if you leave the box long enough, it's basically right about where the curve starts. You won't get any moisture on top of the filter, and you still get the thing breathing. You can see how much bigger the porthole is there than the little tiny snorkel that's choked off right here. That's like, you can't even get your fingers in there, right? And I can get nearly my whole hand in there. So it gives significant amount of more air, and it makes the bike run quite a bit better. And then what I do is I have my little cell phone cord port here, and I store my registration and stuff in that little compartment. Just make sure that it's secure in there. I kind of turn this thing sideways because it could suck anything up in here. There's a lot of volume of air moving in there when you're wide open, and I've actually had my little registration thing fly up into this hole while I was riding pretty much pinned wide open. So didn't do anything to the bike. I just want you to know, so it's you're not just putting a sock in your intake. So anyway, long story short, if you can get access to an aftermarket system, maybe K&N makes one, I'm not sure, but I use the little plastic twin air one. I'll probably throw an affiliate link down there. I have no idea if they're available. I always order stuff through my dealer, and I would suggest you do too, but one of these second party sellers from Amazon or whatever may have some in stock. But I can tell you right now, it makes a huge difference. This thing feels choked off. I mean, it feels like it's 5 horsepower less with the stock filter in it. These are good filters. I'm sure they stop dirt very well. They do muffle some of the sounds, so it makes the bike seem real quiet again. But it does not provide seat of the power that the aftermarket filters do. And this Airbox modification. If you put this filter on with this original thing all plugged up, I mean, you're just stifling this thing big time. So personal bike, Airbox is open, typically have a washable, a cleanable twin air filter in there. All right, that's your KTM 690 tips of the day video. If you like this content, consider subscribing. I'll leave some links to all those other videos and stuff popping up around in here. So check those out. Scoot over a little bit so I can get them in the box. Be some stuff in here. You're gonna wanna check these out. Some of the other topics I talk about. If you like the content, Appreciate you subscribing. Check the notification bells too. Only like 8% of my viewers are subscribed to the channel, which seems kind of ridiculous, but hey, whatever. It's okay. I'm not bullying you to subscribe, but I appreciate it if you do. It helps the channel out, and it also motivates me to make more content because I'm responsible to more people to show you guys cool stuff. So anyway, check out the other videos, like, subscribe, notify. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. Leave some comments down below if you got them, and enjoy riding those big old 690s.